Hey, Lavada, hello. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining in again. So we can start in earnest. Right. Good evening, Lavada. Okay, okay. I think we're good now. Can you can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm seeing you. I'm hearing you very well.
Fantastic. All right. So we're going to go back to the quick intro so that we won't have our guests joining in when information has gone by. So, like
Yeah.
I said again, you've said to me that you are not transiting through your various capacities. You
No, I'm
say
not.
that as an investment banker, you're still an existing investment banker. It's prevailing in your course of expression. You're a columnist and you're a creative as well. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit more about the story. You were saying something about describing yourself when you go for interviews, because we're going somewhere with this personality of yours.
So I said that normally when you go for job interviews like that in those days, they will say, "What are your weaknesses? Tell us about your weaknesses." And I used to tell them my weakness was that I'm a talker. Do you understand? I can talk. But I've been able to convert that weakness to strength because I can sell. So I can talk myself into a job. I can talk myself out of a job many times. I can talk. I can, I can talk to make things happen in organizations. Are you getting me now? So basically,
Yeah.
what I was trying to say earlier was that that's the chassis. That's the chassis. That's what every aspect of me sits on. Do you understand? From investment banking to theater to writing and to every other thing. Do you understand? The ability to sell.
Okay, so what you're saying in essence is that talking has come as an asset to you to get you out of
Yes.
sticky situations and things like that.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so tell us a little bit about those capacities as an investment banker. What has helped you? What has sales, the ability to talk and the ability to sell, what has it done for you? What edge did it create for you as a creative and as a columnist? How has it helped you?
Okay, so in investment banking, there are two things. There are two major divisions of investment bank. Every other thing just falls between those two. You get the business development, you get selling it, you get, and the second one, which is the back end, which is the structuring of it. Do you get structuring of it?
Mm-hmm.
So as a salesperson, do you understand? In investment banking, I've been able to build a strong career in sales so that very early in my career, do you understand, I had um, started earning some very good monies. In investment banking, everything is on commission, all of that. You get, so I started earning some very good monies because I could sell. You get, as early as 1996. Is it 1996? I started earning 1 million a month. You get, and at some point, I even got the check of 45 million commission. Do you understand? Not just you, because I could sell. Now you see, it's not just ability to sell. It's not just ability to be talk. There has to be content where you're selling. There's a method to the madness. I get me, and strategy, the profiling. Do you get the locking, the closure? Then, much more importantly, maintaining the relationship. I get me now, maintaining the relationship.
Yeah.
So I've taken all of that into theater too. So theater is a piece of cake. So when people say,
Okay.
"Oh, I can't get money. It's a piece of cake. So we've done 500 million in 3 years, conservatively, in revenues, sponsorship, tickets, and all of that. You get, because
You've
we've done
done
about
that
3 trillion.
before. Are you saying that you've achieved that before?
No, we achieved that in the last 3 years. We've done 7 productions. So if you take
Okay.
sponsorship, you take ticket sales, all of that into place, it's about 500 million naira conservative. I didn't even know we had done that much because we're trying to access the entertainment fund. You get to be the largest theater in Nigeria with 500
Yes.
shareholders. So in trying to bring out those figures, that's why I saw that 500 million. I was weak. See, but we have done 3 trillion. We have done, God bless you. We have done 2 trillion. We have done 2 trillion. in investment banking, directly and with teams. Are you hear me now? So in theater, piece of cake, because we understand very clearly what that brand manager wants to hear. And we give it to him in a very massive way. I have seen brand managers cry when I finish with them. I'm telling you. So when I go to you, I'm not asking you for 50 million, 100 million, 200 million, no, because I know that you can sign that check. There's no head of corporate communication in this Nigeria that can sign above 10 million naira.
Okay, so you see, let me cut in, considerably here.
Yeah.
You're already going into the nitty-gritty of how to create a value proposition for the people that you sell for. I think I would like you to back up a bit. Okay. Now, for people who are in the space of impressing people or making an idea compelling for somebody to buy into, what do you think would be the first step that you need to take for anybody to be able to buy into your vision? Because you have been able to sell investment ideas to people, to investors, and you have gotten great commission out of it. You have gotten a lot of pull and push in the areas of theater. I know that you had done Emotan. I know that you had done, you have written a book called Art. I've read that. It was a very hilarious book, but it also told me a lot about you, which is what I really want to interrogate today, because the question that keeps coming in my head is this: Joseph is a very disruptive person. It's evident in how we started this interview. With all of the plans that we had in place, you're not somebody who goes by the conventional things. You like to just question status quo, and the magic about it is that it creates curiosity about who you are. So ordinarily, I will say my parents taught me you have to be organized. You have to put things in place. You have to be you have to plan things for it to be successful. In Joseph Edgar, Duke of Shomolu's case, it's like jaga, 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 yet you still get success. What is this edge? What do you think creates this edge for you? Did you get my question? Can you hear me now? Okay, did you get my question? Yes, I can hear you now. Did you get my question?
Okay. Yeah, you said, come again, please. Last sentence.
So I said, with all of this, because the conventional way of doing things is that you have to put proper plans in place. There has to be a proper structure, and you have to be able to follow through with your plans for success to be ascertained. But in your case, there's a lot of jaga jaga, just spontaneous, impulsive, and yet you edge in that market. What is creating that edge for you?
So there's a method to the madness. That's what my friend Yamisha calls me. There's a method to the madness. There's a back end that a lot of people don't see. Do you get? There's a planning, there's a structuring. Are you getting me now? There's a strategizing. Do you get? Are you there?
Okay, I'm here. I'm listening.
Good. There's all of that. So the so-called madness is in the engagement. Do you understand? The so-called madness is in the engagement. Are you getting me now? That's the out of the box thing that we're talking about here now. Yeah, so for example now, I want to catch MTN to produce my production. Do you get? So I also know that, for example, are you there?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good. So I also know that, for example, MTN has a foundation that deals with arts and culture. Okay, let me just say this one now. Let me say the one concerned you now. It's Aleko. So I'm sitting down here at my house, and I'm here. Lagos at 50, Lagos at 50, Lagos at 50, Lagos at 50. Are you getting me now? Lagos
Okay.
and Lagos and Lagos are 50. What can I do to key in to make money? What can I do to key in?
Okay.
Okay, my name is Joseph Edgar. I'm from Akwa Ibom. But I was born in Shomolu. I lived in Shomolu for 48 years. Are you getting me now?
Yes.
So I write a letter to the governor, directly to the governor.
Yes.
And I say, look, my name is Joseph Edgar. I'm an Akwa Ibom man. But I was born in Shomolu. I've lived 48 years in Shomolu. I think that's the strategy now. Because I am talking to him. I'm telling him things he wants to hear. I'm selling benefits to him. Are you getting now? So I want to be given an opportunity to give back, to celebrate Lagos for who I am today.
Okay.
Now, that is the strategy. That is the method. That is the planning. Are you getting me now? So now the madness now is now me going on LTV 8 and say, please give me 10 minutes to talk. And you give me. And as I'm talking, somebody says, His Excellency is watching. They prompt me in my ear. No, that's a people's ear. Excellency is watching, Excellency is watching. So I do the pitch to him directly, say straight to him, live on live TV. Are you getting me now? You cannot deny me this opportunity. You were born, you are a Shomolu person too. You are a treasurer of Shomolu local government. Are you getting me now? And all of that.
Yeah.
And as I'm leaving the studio, 15 minutes, he calls me.
Okay.
Right now, it's Excellency comes. So you find out that the difference between me and the ordinary person now is the engagement. Everything is the same. So the way we engage you is different from the way I walk into your church.
Okay.
I walk into your child's naming ceremony. Are you getting me now? You know, and all of that. You get so that's the difference. You see, and all of this comes with a certain level of confidence, a certain level of boldness, a certain level of clarity as to what you want to achieve, and you know that you're not going to mess up. Do you understand? You know, I know you're not going to mess up, and then a very high level of optimism because you can see the end. You can see the end from the beginning. So you see, people are different.
Yeah.
People who make this happen are in the minority. Most people help people to execute their vision. Are you getting me now? So a lot of people come to you with challenges. That is their DNA. Oh, it can't happen. Oh, the roof has fallen down. Oh, most of us has been booked. Oh, we can't get Yemi Shodimu. Oh, there's no money. My sister, I was going to Benin for a motor, and I had a budget of 30-something million. And a big bank, I got 20-something million. So a big bank MD called me through the first lady. So I went to meet him, and he says, look, how much do you want? I said, I want 11 million. He says, okay, no problem, Edgar, I'll give you 8 million. That was my budget covered, Abby. I said, thank you, my Lord. God bless you. 12 midnight, I shook his hands. Came downstairs, said, go downstairs and sign it. She signed the form. I went downstairs, I signed form 8 million. This is 3 or 4 weeks to a motor in Benin, not Lagos. So, and I'm very happy that I've closed. So I now start facing production. My sister, 2 weeks to a motor, I see 2 million naira in my account. They've cut it into 2 million naira. In this Nigeria, a bank MDO. Most people, you will faint now, be? You peace.
Yes, now.
I don't have a problem. This Lagos, I'll raise the money. 6 million naira. So I need how many people to give me 500,000 naira each. I start working my phones. The ones that will beg, the ones that will beg. Do you get? Give me 500,000 naira, I'll give you 2 million naira VIP tickets for Lagos show. I guess me now. I give you airtime. I put you on Maryland Mall for 500,000 naira. I tell you, the pitch that always works, that never fails. Full page of this day is 850,000 naira or 900,000 naira. For 500,000 naira, I'll put your classic FM for 3 weeks, 6 times a day. And I got 7.8 million. The money I was going to be in.
Wow.
I called the bluff. It's crazy. Even at times, when I wake up, I want to, after all of that, what did I just do? Because by the time we are signing up actors, 150 actors, we are signing up with director, like Daremu. I got the most expensive director, Professor Ahmed Yerima. Do you get? I got him so that you know he's in Redeemer's University. When the chancellor of Redeemer University is calling him, and me I'm calling, he'll take my call. I said, how much will it cost me for you to write and direct Aremu? He gave me a figure. I doubled it.
Wow.
He was weak. I said, yes, because I want a name that when I take to Obasanjo, I say, this who's writing, Obasanjo will respect. So when I go to Obasanjo, I say, this who's writing. He said, oh my God, you mean business. So that doubling and double that man's money is a peanut compared to what I achieved. Not materially, but in terms of respect and legacy. Are you see me now? So you see, it works for me. Like let's say a lot of people talk to me. It may not work for you, it may not work for the next person. Are you getting me now? My style may not work for you, may not work for me. Because I've suffered. Within my style, I've suffered. People have not taken me seriously. I hate to say my son is here now. People have not taken me seriously. People say, oh, he's a madman. All of that. You get people look down on you, people disrespect you. Are you getting me now? But at the end of the day, when you stand in that hall and you see 500 people, Titi, 500 people sitting in the hall, and 450 of those people are from your WhatsApp, they know how to do something right. I sack my digital marketing staff.
So that's one of the things I wanted to ask about you. Your WhatsApp, I'm one of your WhatsApp members. I'm on your WhatsApp broadcast. I know that you have just started to come into the mainstream of social media, and we're talking maybe I doubt that you even have a Twitter account yet. I've searched.
I don't even know what that means. Twitter. I don't know what that is.
Right. But I know that you have just come on Instagram. I know that we even just worked on the modality of you coming live right now as we were talking before this interview.
It was a problem for me.
So it's been my imagination how you were able to maximize the efficiency and the efficacy of WhatsApp. Tell me about that magic, because I regard it as magic.
Okay, it's like this. The beauty about WhatsApp, like I tell a lot of people, is that it's the intimacy. You already know the people, because I know Titi, for example, I have Titi's numbers. Do you get? So I know what to send to Titi. I know what will not interest Titi. Are you getting me now? So I'm doing my new book now. My new book now is called Anonymous Nipples. It's going to have 150 semi-nude women. I'm going to discuss very strong issues: rape, sexuality, sex toys. I'm not going to sell that book to Titi. I'm not going to push it to you. You on your own, if you like, I come me and say, come give me the book. I give you. But I'm not going to push it to you. Are you getting me now? Sometimes I'm going to push it to. I'm going to push it to a lot of guys who have problems in their bedroom. And they're not going to tell me they have problems in their bedroom, but I know when we have those conversations. Are you getting me now? So if I'm having a conversation with a friend, and I'm telling the guy that, man, if you see the way I'm going there, oh my God, I'm going like a teenager. And the guy is looking at me one kind of eye. I don't know he has a problem. He won't say it. Yeah. Do you get? So at night, I'll just chat him and say, my brother, I think you should buy my book. He said, okay. I said, I think you should buy it for somebody. Are you getting me now? So what I'm trying to say now is that WhatsApp gives you that intimacy that other social media platforms don't give to you. Do you understand? Because you already know the people. You already know their DNA. You know what you can push to them. I have 10,000 people on WhatsApp in over 17 groups, 250 per group. So at the person with button bam, I'm hitting 10,000 people. And I'm telling my social media guy, why am I paying you all this money? Yeah, you are irritating me. So I give you money, and I look at my Instagram page, 8 people are seeing it. 8 people. There's one Instagram guy, one social media guy, I almost beat him up, bro. I chased him in Victoria Island. He ran. I paid him 1 million naira. 1 million naira to do social media for my show. And 80% of people that came to that show were my friends. My Instagram, my WhatsApp friends. Are you getting me now? I can never fail. Because I have 10,000 people. At every point in time, I need 8,000. I need 8,000 people to fill up the Muson Center for 8 shows. Yeah. I need 1,000 people to buy my book. I need 1,000 people to buy my new coffee table book, Aremu. And I have 10,000 people. I woke up 4 o'clock today. 4 o'clock this morning. And I sold 250,000 naira before 7 o'clock. 4 minutes about 10 copies. It's on my WhatsApp.
Are you saying to me now that the basic essence for sales starts from a relationship. Is that what I'm getting from you?
No. It starts from you.
It starts from me.
As a person.
It starts from me. Okay.
You have to know yourself. Have that confidence and see yourself as a player. It is that confidence, is that boldness that makes you move to go and build a relationship. Are you understanding me now?
Okay.
Because if you don't have that confidence, you have that boldness, you can't go and start wanting to build a relationship with someone that is a high achiever. You're intimidated. So it starts from you. Know thyself. Who are you? I am Joseph Edgar. I am the Duke of Shomolu. I am going to be a billionaire in December. I will build a theater that has 500 shareholders. So once I give myself that confidence, that level of clarity, today I met one of my greatest idols in this world, Luka Obiagbena of this day. I modeled my career after that man. I write for him. I'm one of the most popular columnists, but I've never met him physically. So today, I walk into the judge and he walks into the judge and he recognizes me. He said, the Duke of Shomolu. I said, my lord. Because he used to call him the Duke when he was younger. Do you understand? He used to call him the Duke when he was younger. And we sat.
Okay.
In media. You understand me now?
Yeah.
I sat down there and I told him my plans. And I could see the admiration. I could see that he was seeing himself in me when he was my age. And he said, but we have to support you. I said, you don't have a choice. You have to join the revolution. He knows the past. He said, what do you mean? And I told him that I'm going to build the biggest theater company. But that is kind of thing he did 10, 20 years ago when he brought the revolution into media, where he would print a newspaper in Lagos and that same paper will be printed before the next day you get it. Not. You get me now? He brought about that revolution. You get me now? So the sales starts from you. Don't say that because if you don't have that confidence, it can't be a relationship. You get me now? And then you try to build a relationship with other high achievers. You don't build a relationship with dunderheads. It's a termitarium. Titi, life is a termitarium. There's nothing emotional about it. There's nothing sentimental about it. Those who are ready, go and make the money, make the success, and take care of those who don't have that natural capabilities to do that. You know, in termitarium, the majority of the people are the workers. They are downstairs. While the queen is at the apex. Queen does not do anything. But she has vision.
So it's deliberate that you move and you relate to people who are at the apex of ideas, who are the apex of
very strategic. Because if you sit down with Dodoyo, you do with Dodoyo now, they'll be pulling you down. You can't do it. Are you crazy? Who are you? Are you a Dodola son? They'll be giving you 1,001 reasons why. So you see, let me tell something. I met a new partner today, and I said, I met a new partner some months ago, and I said, my brother, so what? I said, I want to access the entertainment fund. He said, why? I said, I want to build my own theater. I want to access the entertainment fund.
Okay.
He says, why? I said, I want to build my own theater. So why do you want to build your own theater? I said, my brother, I was a week to Aremu in Abeokuta. And my mother was in the hospital. That your last hospital, the Ikeja General Hospital there. And I was holding my mother's hands when she was going through that. No, she was a Mikio. They wanted to wheel her into that big thing that they used to check X-ray and all of that. You know, because of the gamma rays, so they gave me all those protective suits, everything. So I held this, and I saw a text on my phone from Musa Center that the roof have came in. I was like, no venue again, no, for my play, and I collected money from people. I get you now. So while my mother was inside that thing, I started making calls. I working the phones, trying to get a venue. I got Terraculture and no venue. Finally, I got Terraculture. I was able to squeeze some days out of Terraculture, but it dawned on me that there's a supply problem. So what we have in Lagos, we have so many halls, but we don't have.
Joseph, I had on this program, we had a discussion with Ali Baba, and we came to the realization that National Theatre was built out of just the idea of making a point. But National Theatre has all of the facilities. It is like an international standard edifice.
But the market has moved. The market has moved. Are you getting me now?
From where? How do you mean the market has moved?
The dynamics have changed. Do you understand? National Theatre was built in 1977. Do you get? In 1977, that area was upper middle class. That area was central. There was no Lekki. Okay. There was no Oniru. Are you getting now? But today now, that area is lower middle class. So that market is not ready for, it's not for theater. So look at the demography of those who watch theater plays. Are you getting me now?
You do know that that area can be upgraded. I think it's still mainland. It's still,
you see, my brother, my sister,
it's on the brink of island and mainland.
My sister, economics 101 tells you that go nearness to market. Should be your former governor built theater in Oregon. I'm able to go there. Are you getting that? I'm able to go there. The market has moved. So the National Theatre can have all, National Theatre can become the Dolby Theatre when they do the Oscars. Are you getting me now? It's not near to the market. Because you're not going to go and watch a play there, not sure that you come back with your life complete. I'm sorry to say this in public. You're not going to watch a play and not sure that when you come out, your 4 tires are complete in your car.
Yes.
Are you getting me now?
Yes.
So market has moved.
I get you.
So market is now VI. So in 5, 10 years time, market might move away from VI into somewhere else nobody knows. Are you getting me now? And that's why somebody asked me to do, I don't feel a documentary, they asked me to documentary, say, what advice do you give government? My sister, the advice I give government today is what? Stay clear. Don't intervene. Give us security. Give us the environment. Give us infrastructure. Stay clear. And begin to see magic. Nigerians are doing magic. I'm telling you. Nigerians are doing magic. And the $20 is what 3 trillion.
I agree. Yes.
What 3 trillion. Are you getting that? So without any government intervention, government is struggling. Government is struggling to regulate. Government is struggling to catch up. It's moving. Are you getting now? So at the end of the day, you see, the question that led us was when I met my partner, I said, this is what I want to do. He can say, man, let's do it. So let's do it. Because you know why? He's a billionaire. But when I meet my other people here in Shomolu, they say, oh boy, calm down. No, go kill yourself, or you're running too fast, or let you there. I bet calm down. You know, Libertarian Lagos say, come now. This is your land. This will come now. They give you all sorts of creative reasons why it cannot happen. Are you getting now? But I tell you, not a penny, I will drop that 5 billion this thing. I will drop it. Are you now? That's clarity of thought. That's confidence.
Yes.
Again, yes. I think start working on network. Start working on relationship. As I spoke to this man, I met one guy. Brilliant financier, and I said, my brother, I want to do this for I want to build a theater. He said that don't deal. I mean, I give you 20%. Are you see now? But those people who play at that space are in the minority. They are in the minority. They are not plenty. So as a serious person, you fight to belong to that minority or build bridges that links you to that minority.
How does the ideology or the philosophy of fake it till you make it, how does it play in this philosophy of yours?
There's nothing like that. You end up like hush puppy. There's nothing to fake.
Okay. First and foremost, you have talked about us readjusting our mindset. You've talked about us readjusting the mindset. Believing that everything is possible. The power of optimism. Okay? Right. Now, some people, in the light of that, start to do the things that they cannot generally afford. But they want to fake it till they make it. They go and buy a car. They want to go and wear the best of the Italian suits so that when they go for a pitch, they can already see money on them. But they cannot actually afford what it is that they have. And they have to maintain that. How do you balance that out?
Those ones are fools, though. They are big fools. Because let me tell you something about that market.
Yes. Okay.
Let's talk about that market. You see, the HNI market, we call them HNIs in investment banking. High net worth individuals are very discerning.
Yeah.
They see through you. They see through you. They will know they are fake. Are you getting me now? And the currency they deal in is what? Pedigree. What has he done before? Who is his father? Where is he coming from? So someone can wake up woman and say, "Oh, I'm a billionaire. If you give me 5 billion, I'm sure you have seen the advert. I will make it 10 billion in 3 years. I'm building this, I'm building that." That market, because they are not plenty, they know themselves. Do you get? And they are very, very discerning. Do you get? So if you are not real, they can smell it. So you can only succeed with people like you. People who are faking it to make it. And there are plenty, but they do not belong. Well, look, Titi, what we are facing here now is sustainable wealth. Generational wealth. Wealth that keeps going generation to generation. Not fly-by-night wealth. Fly-by-night wealth is plenty. That is the effect of making people. That's where they stay. I get it now. We're talking about generational wealth. Wealth that you will give your great-grandchildren. Structures.
No, because, Joseph, I don't want us to move away, because we're talking to people who are trying to lift their head up, who are trying to see where the light is so that they can toe that line and get a breakthrough. Okay? So we're dealing with their philosophies. We're dealing with their mindset. We're saying in a space where there seems to be a bit of despondence or an air of despondence, you can still make it. What are the things that you're supposed to, how do you dwell? What thoughts do you dwell on? What are the steps and the actions that you should take? Who are the people that you should flock with? How should you package yourself, you know, amidst what is going on, so that you can have a way out of things? So I'm not even trying to address the areas of the blue bloods or the old wealth, because you need to have built yourself to that certain level, that status, for you to be able to have access, even in the presence of such people. Yes, I get it, they're discerning. But as a young man, as a young creative, as an entrepreneur who is trying to make a headway out of a situation like a pandemic, for instance, what are the things that we should focus on? How do we make impressions? Do we have to create relationships? Because we do know that creating relationships it comes with its own baggages too. People are genuinely circumspective of the second person right now. The world is so, it's volatile. Do you understand? So where do we start to build that relationship? Where do we start to harness the gifting? And what sort of giftings do we need to have, or skills do we need to develop to help us to stand in a space like this?
Your talk is long, so I don't know what the question is now. What is it?
Okay,
just about the exact question.
Because we were just basically talking, and you're talking about your plans. We're talking about what you want to achieve. Okay. Yeah. And I think that's an advanced level. Okay. Yeah. Now, the value proposition for out of the boxes, where is the tipping point for our young ones? Where is it that they need to rise and begin to, you've told us about discovering ourselves. You've told us that we need to find who we are. We need to be, need to be sure, be bold, and be confident. Yes, that's on one end. How to break into that space. Okay, I like the story that you told about the governor and how you were able to pitch your capacity to the governor and you were called. Okay, these are the things that we would like to learn more about.
Let me tell you what people look for.
Your people. How do you profile who you want to talk to? Hold on. How do you understand?
Understand. Let me tell you what people look for. Let me tell you what rich people look for, what wealthy people look for, what successful people look for. Value.
Thank you. I want to know more about that.
Yeah. Everything is bullshit. So everything is bullshit. Value is what they look for. So once you get that value proposition, they will are the ones that will be chasing you. Are you getting me now? Okay. So everything is a delivery. Everything I have said this evening is a delivery system. bold, confidence, clarity. It's a delivery system. What they're delivering to that marketplace is value. And once there's value, are you getting me now? They don't care who's bringing this value. They don't care if it's an Igbo man, it's a Yoruba man, it's a girl, it's fat or thin or yellow. They don't care. They need that value because that value will enhance them. Are you getting me now?
Yes.
Are you getting me now? So at times like this pandemic I'm talking about now, it throws up plenty opportunities for a right-thinking person. I'm telling you, I have made more money this lockdown than I did before the lockdown.
You've chopped my money. I paid money to watch you. You know, I'm intrigued by that.
You see?
Okay.
So when people were doing free Zoom, I, Joseph Edgar, in 2 days at 5,000. So you can imagine the number of people that paid that amount. Over 200. Are you getting me now? So you see, by the end of the day, see, there's no packaging. Do you get? It's value.
Okay.
It's you pulling back, asking yourself, what does the market need right now? Which market? How do I approach the market? What am I taking to it? There's a pandemic. There's a lockdown. Do you get? People are not making money. People are losing their jobs. So people need new skills. So I said, okay, no stopping. Because I'll be training on sales in a pandemic or sales on WhatsApp. Who paid to listen? And people are 1.2 million. I'm going to sit down. Are you getting me now? So that's it. That's it. So you see, anybody who is driven, the problem is that a lot of people are not driven, Titi. A lot of people are not driven. And a lot of people, because they're not driven, they have fear. They have fear.
Right.
What will I eat? What will I eat if I lose my job? Are you getting me now? I told someone this afternoon now. When I was earning $4 million a month as an investment banker, I was living in Shomolu and $750,000 house per annum. Today I don't have a job. My house rent is 4.8 million per annum. I don't have a job. I don't fear. You know, because guess what? The market is huge. 22 million people in Lagos. 22 million people in Lagos. You get me now? So why can't I get 2,000 people that can give me 10 million on the project? It's laziness of thought by Lagosians. It's laziness of thought by Nigerians. Which has to do with the educational system, because we have been trained to be employees. Are you getting me now? The only thing, I have a master's degree in political science. I have a master's degree in political science. Are you getting me now? I went to LBS. Yes. I'm well educated though. I went to New York Institute of Finance. I'm well educated though. But the only thing I'm using today in my life is philosophy 101. Deductive and creative thinking. Every other thing is of no use to me. My Richard Lander is called in Nigeria. How does that help my life today? Are you understanding me now?
Yes.
Are you understanding me now? So the moment people can open their minds, this is the richest place to be. And you don't need to fake it to make it. You fake it when you have nothing. If you don't have any value to sell, I have value. Unless I'm making mouth. I have value. I'm telling you, when I sat there in front of OBJ, I said, what I want to do. He cried. He's the third big man crying for me. Or too much people cry for me too. When I tell him I'm going to resign, he said, where are you going to? I said, I want to be like you. He said, how? I said, because in 1980-something, you resigned from Icon Merchant Bank and took a canoe. You took a canoe to Pobo to get the banking license of FCMB. And you became the first indigenous merchant bank in Nigeria. I want to replicate it. I'm going to do it too. He cried. So I resigned. He gave me his blessing. I went. I failed. The EFCC arrested me. I did EFCC for 4 days. Do you understand? But from the EFCC cell, I designed my new company. I get you now. So you see, everybody has to be like the beetle. You can't crush the beetle. When there are challenges, that's when you come up strong. In investment marketing, there's something they call distress investing. There are investors who go to war-torn areas to make money. They go to Zimbabwe to sell condoms because AIDS is ravaging the place. No about running away. Are you getting me now? That's why I love Nigerians. Some Nigerians, today someone sent me a picture of something they built where you can wash your hand because of COVID, or you press your leg, because you know when you wash your hand on tap, you use your hand and close it, you have carried virus again. So people are designing things, 250,000 naira. for one of that cubicle. Are you getting now? People are thinking. People are opening up their minds. Are you getting now? This is the best time to be a Nigerian. I'm telling you, honest God truth. I'm enjoying my life. I'm telling you.
So
see, Titi, you are close to government.
Yes. What you're saying, in essence, is that first and foremost, we need to be bold. We need to be daring. We need to be ready to take a risk at something.
Take no prisoner. No sentiments.
Take no prisoner. What if we fail? What if we fail?
You must fail. Titi, you must fail. Did I tell you that I just went to EFCC for 3 days? Failure is part of success. Failure is a critical part of success. Are you getting me now? If you don't fail in life, there's something wrong with you. Go and ask your whoever brought you to this world. You have to beg for failure. Because it's from failure you learn from your mistakes. It's from failure, they say experience.
The failure will not kill. It cannot kill. It just makes me stronger.
Failure makes you bounce back stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bounce back stronger. I failed though. I failed. They sacked me 3 times in Lagos now. They sacked me 3 times in 3 banks. The last one they sacked me, I had 20,000 in my pocket. I look at the man. I said, "Are you for real?" I just gave him 5 billion naira portfolio. I gave him 5 billion naira a week after he sacked me. I had 20,000 in my pocket. I went to Tom Milan Bridge. I said, "When I jump, fish will chop me." Oh. So I'm not going to jump. Oh. I said, if I jump, I'm not going back. Oh. Do you get? But life was desolate. Do you get? But I bounced back. When the man came to see my play, he came to see my one of my plays. You know, I gave him free VIP tickets. And he said, "Edgar, I'm happy I sacked you." I said, "I'm grateful you sacked me." I'm telling you. I said, "I'm grateful you sacked me." When my son was going to look for his visa, I went to Access Bank to print my account statement. You get of my theater production company. I get me now. They say, "Go and bring RIM." 6 months. Go and bring RIM. Because the transaction was too much. I get me now. If the man hadn't sacked me, if I hadn't failed in that place, I'll still be there pushing memo. Doing NPR. Why didn't you meet your target? "I'm sorry, sir. Please, sir." I get me now. But now I'm free. You have to be free to actualize your potentials, your full potentials. You have to be free. When the former minister of petroleum is calling you at 4 a.m. to say, "I want to buy your book," what does that tell you? People say, "Oh, Edgar, you're not combing your hair." Yeah, you're not combing your hair. You're wearing leg chain. I say, my brother, the kinds of people who talk to me tells me I'm doing something right. When $500 calls you in the midnight to say, "I want to donate 5 billion tomorrow to shake the world," my head is swelling. Why did he call me? Are you understand me now?
So you're selling this book in a pandemic because you were supposed to do a theater play for it. But you're just
let me tell you.
How did that idea
Let me give you an example.
Yeah.
Good. Let me give you an example now, Titi, of what I'm trying to tell you now. Where you don't give up. Where you fail, you don't give up. I spent 33.4 million naira to do a Remuni Abeokuta. I didn't charge a gate fee. I just told you that Baba was crying. He had to cry. He didn't give me one kobo. I put 150 people on stage. Put them in rehearsal for 90 days. Fed them every day. I spent 33.3 million. I didn't charge a gate fee. Abeokuta collapsed that day. $5,000 came. The governor came. You see the book, I'll send it to you. Are you getting me now? The man comes to the office the next day. He said, he comes to the house the next day. His private quarters. Chief Obasanjo. He said, "Edgar, thank you." He said, "Thank you." I said, "Don't mention, sir." Now, guess what? 2 weeks after lockdown, I lost 70 million. I lost 70 million of already confirmed sponsorship deals. I was going to do Lagos. I was going to do 21 shows in Lagos, Abuja and Port Harcourt, sealed, signed, delivered. I would have gone to Cyprus for holiday. Lockdown, everything went. Pew. And now, guess what? I now realize that this lockdown, this COVID, na me kilo, you know, every kilo now, na me keep pass. Because the only way I can make money is to gather people. So I cannot do show again. I cannot do master class again. Are you getting me now? Yes. This COVID has finished me. So I lie on my couch. This is my couch. This is my couch. This is my couch. This is my thinking couch. So I lie on my couch. I say, man, this poverty coming again. Oh. I have made money 3 times in my life, and I've lost money 3 times. I've lost 55 million one night. Do you get? So I say, man, I'm about to go pour again. Oh. I have the school fees bill of, or I have a school fees bill of 25 million per annum for one child. I have 5. I say, man, poverty is looking at me now. Oh boy, 2 days after, I did. So I did the Zoom class, made 1.2 million. Abi? They said they came, oh boy, you have pictures of that plane at Bekuta. Why don't you do a coffee table book? So I called the printer, how much will it cost me? He says 1.5 million. I said, not a problem. Do you understand? I raised 1.5 million. I paid the printer. The man gave me 1,000 copies. I'm selling at 10,000 naira per copy. That's 10 million naira. I've sold 450 copies.
How did the idea come, Joseph? How did that idea, where did you get that inspiration from?
It's juju.
No, tell us, honestly. It's important that people can tap into this.
Paul McCartney, you know Paul McCartney?
Out of the box. That's really what we're talking about. The out of the box moments where it is that you find yourself in a bind, and you're still able to wiggle out of it.
Yeah, Paul McCartney, you know Paul McCartney?
Yes.
You know Paul McCartney?
Yes, I do.
Good. He's one of the greatest songwriters in this world ever.
Yes.
Michael Jackson bought his catalog. Yeah. He says he goes to bed with a pen and paper. Do you get? So the songs come to him in his sleep. So he wakes up and writes it down, goes back to bed again. The second verse will come, writes it down, go back to bed again. Intuition. A lot of people wrestle down their intuition out of fear, lack of confidence of what we are talking about. Are you getting me now? So I get intuition. He hits me and I move. Other people, he hits them, they start querying themselves. Are you sure? Who will buy? What if they don't buy? Are you getting me now? So intuition hits me and I move. Hits me, I move. Hits me, I move. And you hardly fail when there's intuition. You hardly fail. I'm telling you. When they do threesome, say who will sponsor, who will buy? Threesome put nude people on stage. Nudity, first time in Nigeria.
Yes.
You get? I watched threesome at a small play at a Freedom Park. That boy spent about 200,000 naira. I said, go and give me 10 million naira production. I won't take it mainstream. You get? He didn't believe. He said, give me 10 million. You know, we built a 2-story building, a 1-story building on stage. That house cost me 700,000. I could have bought land in Ikorodu. I made 14 million. You get? Intuition. From threesome. It's intuition. I felt that people needed to hear this story. Couples were dying through WhatsApp. People needed to hear these stories. After that play, if you see the couple that came to greet me, people went up, they couldn't ask their wife. They couldn't talk to their wife and their husband. Because it dawned on them that I'm on the bed with my wife. She's on the phone, I'm on the phone. She could be talking to somebody else.
Yes.
Intuition. Intuition. Can you sell threesome? Can you sell threesome? When intuition came, strategy came. No corporate sponsorship here. Let me tell you, when I took up threesome, I said to myself, I'm going to go to those who do gold circle condom. They are the people that will sponsor it. Because he had nudity, he had sex.
It's aligned with their strategy.
It's aligned with their strategy, yes. So I went to them, Titi. I saw them in front of the Indian man. Indian man said, he will give me 4,000 condoms, he won't give me cash. I almost die. I'm telling you, rehearsal has started. Indian man say, Edgar, I will give you 4,000 condoms. I said, what do I do with 4,000 condoms? Am I in Babylon or Sodom and Gomorrah? I said, give me 2,000 condoms and 2,000 cash. He said, no, that's their company policy. They love threesome. They want to take around Nigerian campuses. I guess me now, but there's no cash. I came back. Rehearsal have started. Threesome cost me, threesome with four actors cost me much more money than Italeko with 70 actors. Because there was nudity, I'm on live something. Because there's nudity, do you understand? We have to pay premium. You get me now? People start work. So when you meet a billionaire and say, please give me 200,000 naira for tickets, it's nothing to him. When you go and meet Joseph Edgar, say, give me 20,000, you say, boy, what's the alternative to this 200,000 naira? I have to give my wife chop money and I have to pay for my car. I want to service my car. Edgar, I'll give you 20K. Let me meet a billionaire. You take 200,000 naira. He will give you without thinking. Say, let me support you. Let me support you. Let me support you. You get? And I raised the money. I made 15 million naira. And they all came to see the show. They didn't come for the first show, but when they got the reviews, they came for the second show. And the thing was a hit. Are you getting now? So intuition drives you. And then because you already know who you are, you have the confidence, you understand your market, you can strategize, you can profile the market, you can engage the market, you know when to enter, you know when to come out, you know when to close, they can guide that, you can moderate that intuition. Correct, as we have seen now, my intuition is telling me now that, look, Edgar, build that theater in Abuja and Port Harcourt and in Accra. But because I have common sense, it's moderating me now, stay in Lagos. I get me now. It's moderating me and stay in Lagos. If you calm down, no run too far, no run past yourself. So say because you have intuition now. Going that. Are you getting me now? Are you getting me now?
Yes.
So that's it. That's it. I'm enjoying this.
Okay. I mean, this is really, really very interesting. And you know, like I said to you before we started this thing, that I want to be able to hear a lot of things that you are not saying. I want to be able to read in between the line, because your personality just comes through. And I think it's that personality. I've said to myself, should I be somebody that cares less? Should I be somebody that hinges on shamelessness, you know, to be able to get across the people? Do you understand? Do you think that you first, in discovering yourself, is it accepting who you are and then shaping whatever it is that you want to sell around the personality that who you are? Because we can't all be like Joseph Edgar, that is shameless and eccentric and a marvel.
Don't try it, though. You catch fire.
Exactly. Exactly.
But you see, what they have learned very quickly is when you walk into somewhere, and you open your mouth, you see a little bit of envy in their eyes. Do you understand? You see, so that tells you very clearly that a lot of people are in bondage, self-imposed bondage. You get by society. So a lot of people, so I have a bank different, a bank is different. And it's like, Edgar, man, you're living the life, you're living the life, you're living the life. You know, at night he'll call me, send me a picture of those new women, send me a picture. He can't do that in public. He wants to. Do you understand? Send me this, send me that. So I come and I say, oh God, I was on X videos last night. I published it to 10,000 people. 70% of people look at me on X videos with me yesterday, but they will not say it. You get me now? They will not say it. You get so people say, oh, you're different, you're eccentric. I don't even know the meaning of that. Do you get? So I move with my feelings. Do you understand? So today I feel like wearing shorts, I wear my shorts. So you see, that is why they kept sacking me in bank. I was a problem in bank because I was a good marketer. I was meeting my targets, I was bringing the money, you get me, but I was not conforming.
You're not conforming.
You get me now? I cannot conform. You get? So they now have a dilemma. My last bank FCMB, when they already sacked me,
they let him go. He's not, you know, our stereotype banker kind of person.
Yeah. So the MD says, you are bringing so much money, but at what cost to the bank? What cost to the bank? Are you getting it? But see, at the end of the day, let's all try to be real. So that way we can engage each other seriously. So don't show me who you are not, because I'm engaging what I'm seeing. I'm not a witch to know that your real self is at home. Are you getting me now? I'm not going to do when your real self is at home. So when I started wearing leg chain, one particular person really abused me. He abused me than wearing leg chain. Today I saw him wearing leg chain 1 year after. I see this more. He sent me a picture. He said, Edgar, you have influenced me 1 year after. So if I stop wearing Ingo, see, but people are different. That's why I say find yourself. You can't be me. I can't be you. Find yourself. Find what works for you. Do you get? But most importantly, push value when you're going to the marketplace. No sentiments. Push value. I just sacked my best friend. The girl that gave me my first job. I just sack her now. I don't write a letter. I carry her, I go pursue her now. Maybe I don't lose money. So I'll pursue her. There's no sentiments. Do you understand? There's no sentiments. You get? She can come and we can talk. We can. Why you do this to me? I'm sorry, not vex. But one more letter is writing you. There's no sentiments. Successful people don't deal on sentiments. They don't deal on sentiments. It's value. The moment we all start chasing value in this country, the whole problem will be solved. I'm telling you.
So to just, we should be real. We need to be real.
Yeah.
Once we find ourselves and discover who we are, we can discover, be able to identify gaps and how to provide value in bridging gaps.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, you're getting it. You're getting it. You're getting it.
Right. I'm trying to be as scientific as possible in it.
Yes.
So, depending on that personality, you can design whatever it is that your intuition tells you that you can believe in. That is what will drive you, and that is what you should prepare, you know, for people.
God bless you.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it. Okay. Now, you know that Nigerians were a complex breed.
Yeah.
We're very fickle. We're very fickle. Yeah. We're very erratic. We like to go with the flow, even if we feel that there's value in something. Because the flow, it's towards something else, we'd rather go to. How do you, as a salesperson, how do you marry that?
That's go with the flow?
Yes. So you want to, for instance, you want to provide a certain value and service, and you believe in that. Okay? For instance, now, I know for a certainty that we have issues with logistics. This is one area that we still feel that there should be more supply in the area of logistics. Moving from one to the other. Even, it's not becoming even more prevalent now because of the social distancing. Ability not to be able to enter into places at a large, in a large number. Okay? But some people would rather, because they have provided a space for a particular brand, they rather just go to that brand rather than give room for other people who want to pick up. So
that is value now. They're just value now. Sorry?
So as somebody who is entering into that market fresh, how can you gain presence?
You see, honest to go through is that a lot of people do follow. A lot of people do follow.
Yes, because
and they will just
get like follow. Our market, our people, like, they always like where the noise is loudest.
So you see, people. Okay.
I'm listening. You go.
Okay, good. So people who are not driven, they will do the follow and they'll get burnt. So everybody's carrying bike now and doing delivery now. You say, John, carry back and do delivery. You don't understand the intricacies of the business. Your intuition is pushing you because AI has done it. Are you getting me now? That's the problem we have here now. You get? So we don't have enough visionaries in this country. You get? We don't have enough visionaries in this country. We have a lot of follow people who pretend to be visionaries. Are you getting me now? So a visionary is not necessarily a pioneer. Do you get? A visionary can take an already existing structure and deepen it.
Yes.
Do you understand? Like Bola Peters now. Before Bola, we have theater now. We have the theater industry before Bola Peters. You get me now? But she came with the idea of the musicals.
Yes.
You get me now? And has taken it next level. Yeah. So next guy will now come and tell me to do musical too, because I've seen her do it. Are you getting me now? You get? So we need people. We need visionaries. We need people of vision. People that can see things that others are not seeing. And then they now corral people together and say, let us achieve this thing together. Are you getting me now? So not everybody can be a visionary. Do you get? But if you have a visionary who can help people, gather people around together to achieve things, then things will be a little bit better for us. Do you get? Our education says not even helping matters because we're just churning out executors. Everybody's graduating. Executor. Nobody is a champion. Sorry, very few people are champions. Very few people are arrowheads. You get? That can open up things, open up markets, create markets.
Okay, so we have just a few seconds, but I just want you to touch on the area of your